It's just, I mean, look, I'm trying to shoot the shit about soccer or whatever, really,
Yeah,
because
right.
I don't really just, I'm trying my best, like, to be
All while
like,
chewing on that gum.
I mean,
or
all
whatever
right,
you
some
got
of my
over there.
gummies.
Yeah.
I know, like, the audio person's like, what the hell? The Knicks finally did it. The Karmelo Anthony case has the internet divided. Shedeur Sanders can't escape the spotlight, and is this finally the last chapter of LeBron James? Welcome back to Bros on Pros, where fans come first and we say what everybody is thinking. I am the one and only Marquis.
Yo, and it's your boy Terrence Middlebrooks here. And I'm here to let you know that we are back for another episode of Bros on Pros. And if you really rocking with us and you want to learn how we keep it going, we want you to like, we want you to subscribe, we want you to definitely follow, tell your family and friends to tune in as well. How you feeling, Marquis?
I feel good, man. How
Let's
about
go.
you?
Man, I'm excited, man. Excited to be back. So we got some big stories to discuss today. So let's get into the main event.
And now for the main event.
After more than 50 years of waiting, the New York Knicks are NBA champions. Led by Finals MVP Jalen Bronson, the Knicks brought a championship back to Madison Square Garden and gave their fans a moment they've been waiting decades to celebrate. Is this the beginning of a Knicks dynasty, or was this a one-time championship run? Terrence, let's start with you.
Dynasty is such a big word. I don't think it's a dynasty. I think this is the one-off championship. You know, I mean, I know others beg different. You know, again, shouts out to the Knick fans, the Knick players and all that for bringing a championship to a city, you know, for over 53 years. You know, it's always that sports story that I enjoy, you know, because this is a team that's going to be talked about for generations to come. Dynasty, I wouldn't say dynasty. I mean, if you really want to look at things, San Antonio is a young team. The youngest team in the league, and so we're somewhere around that status. But I believe going down the road, I hate to say this because I know you're Indiana, you're an East guy, but I think the road to the championship in the future, the very near future, might go through San Antonio.
You know what? I agree with you on that, but getting back to just the Knicks, hell no, they ain't gonna sit up here and be no damn dynasty. I'm gonna tell you that right now because obviously you're right. San Antonio is coming for them. Not to mention, I think that the Knicks came off with a historic run. They did a great job, but it never's going to happen again. I just can't see the Knicks winning another championship. Hell, I couldn't see the Knicks winning the first championship.
Yeah, I think it shocked a lot of people, man.
You know, so, I mean, look, shouts out to you. And like I said before, I don't hate the Knicks. I don't hate these Knicks. Okay, back in the days, I hated them damn Knicks. I hated them damn Knicks with a passion. But these Knicks, I don't hate them because all these brothers, like I said before in our previous show, they got storylines that really are great. And I followed a couple of them, including Jalen Brunson and Josh Hart. And I got a chance to really kind of see particularly not only their stories, but their connection that they had back when they were in Villanova. And I thought that those storylines was great. Now, saying all of that, I will say that as far as them becoming some type of damn dynasty, no. I'm going to tell you this is how far they're going to get. Next year, the pace is going to be back, baby.
Okay.
Halliburton, he's going to lose that fat that he's got right now. He's going to get back in shape because he got about 4 months to do it. And we're going to sit up here. We're going to take the East. If we don't take the East, a team that people need to look out for is Orlando. They need to look out for the Magic. The Magic is coming. Now, the Magic might not be a flashy team like the Knicks, where they get a lot of TV ratings and a lot of TV whatchamacallits. But I'm telling you, you look at these brothers, man, it's a collection of brothers who are scrappy, they tough, and they can score. They're just one tick away from being San Antonio as good as them. Watch out for them.
I'm sorry, man. I may have to disagree with you on Orlando. I think Orlando is a scrappy team. They're a team on the rise. But I think the East is going to either come through. I think it may come through Detroit, if not back
or
in
the
New York.
Pacers.
I don't know, man. You just mentioned that Halliburton has what, a couple months to get this fat off of him. So regardless, he come back from a pretty significant injury. It's gonna take him a minute to get in the groove of things, man. And it's gonna take a team. Yeah. It's gonna take a minute for them to kind of get in the groove. I wouldn't say. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not a Pacer hater. I love my boy Marquis, so therefore I'm just gonna keep it real because that's what we talk. We talk real.
It sounds like something's coming along.
I think you guys was gonna give you about another year or two before you guys get back into playoff mode. So because of the fact that you got young teams like Atlanta, you got young teams like Orlando, and definitely you got teams like Cade Cunningham up in Detroit.
Cade Cunningham, you know what I'm saying? He's got some skill. I follow the brother. He's cool. I'll say this as well. I do believe that Orlando, like I said before, will be a team to be reckoned with. But Atlanta, hell no. I mean, come on, man. Trae Young.
Trae Young, go on, man.
No, you're right. Trae Young went somewhere else. I can't remember where he got shipped off to. But I mean, that's the point. They ain't got nobody, and I mean nobody to still print and stop Halliburton.
I'm gonna cut you off right here.
Stop Sayaka. Nobody to stop.
I'm gonna cut you off right here because you got Knicks fans that follow us deeply. They're gonna say, and I'm gonna say it too. I think the road for the East might go back through New York.
We should definitely see.
The Carmelo Anthony case continues to generate national attention and spark heated debate across social media. People have strong opinions on all sides, but the legal process is still playing out. Has social media made it harder for people to wait for facts before choosing sides? Mark, let's start with you.
I'll say that it's so sad that every other month, when it comes to reporting something, we get stories like this. Do I think social media has lost its mind? I think that this case is a showmanship of what America is and how messed up it is today. I will say that I don't think it's social media that's messed up. I think it's just normal people that's messed up because guess what? The people are social media. People kill me when they say, crap like, oh man, guns kill people. It's like, nah, dude, guns don't kill people. People with guns kill people. So guess what? Let's stop blaming technology and say, is it social media? No, it's you, social media, that's having this problem, having all of these opinions and not knowing the facts. That is the problem that people need to do. And so for me, that's how I feel about all of this in the sense of just my opinion on social media. I'll get to the other side of how I feel, from a standpoint of whether or not, this case should have been the way it is right after you, Terrence.
So I'll tell you, has social media made it harder for people to wait for facts before choosing sides? No, it's just made it obvious. It just made it obvious that people will choose side based on what type of facts they have or not. Basically, it's people are going to choose sides regardless. So if this happened in a small town before social media, the only people that heard about this case was the people of that town or city, or, unless it was something major where it hits the national market. But as soon as the people, believe it or not, I hate to bring this up, but as soon as people see this color of the skin, they're going to immediately jump sides.
Oh yeah.
Hands down. And, this situation is tough. It took place at a track meet where other kids were involved, other students was involved. It goes back to the whole bullying thing. Both sides, if you haven't followed the case, which I'm sure you have, it resulted in a kid losing his life and a kid being arrested and sentenced to 35 years. 35 years for self-defense. What's claimed to be self-defense. And which is tough. It's so hard because, my argument is, what do you do? How far do you go? Where does that line? How is that line drawn when it comes down to race? When that line is self-defense. I'm protecting myself from being either bullied or pushed around or whatever, threatened.
Yeah.
But then I defend myself, and the results of me defending myself was death. And where's that line drawn? Because you want to get down to the nitty gritty. You want to compare cases, different states. Kyle Rittenhouse, white kid, went over to Minnesota back during the George Floyd riots with an assault rifle, deliberately shot and killed innocent black people that was rioting and completely got off.
You know, it's funny that you even mentioned that too, because my wife mentioned that before too when we talked about this. You know what I'm saying? Carmelo Anthony's story. She was saying that it's funny how that every single time somebody that's white kills somebody, it is nullified as self-defense. And it's like there really isn't an argument. Oh, it's self-defense. He's free. Let's go. But see, when it's come to somebody black, I'm not even gonna say black. I'm just gonna say minority. Okay, we're gonna put all of us in here. When it comes to somebody with a shade of color, all of a sudden now, you know what I'm saying? It becomes we hoodlums. You know, now it becomes we thugs. And now we, like everybody always say, is guilty before proven innocent. And I had this discussion years back with George Floyd. And we're discussing this all because it is about sports. It was at a track meet. It was where a young man just wanted to sit up here and be under a tent, and yet he got bullied by white people, and he just got tired of being bullied.
And I think before we wrap up, you said that there was a social media problem. It's a people problem. I think bottom line is it's a Justice Department problem that we have.
So, Terrence, this next person is one of your biggest idols.
I wouldn't use that.
LeBron James is preparing for another NBA season.
LeBron James.
And continues to defy expectations. Even in his 40s, he remains one of the biggest names in sports and a player many believe can still compete at the highest level. Does LeBron have one more championship run left in him? Or have we already seen his last title?
Man, sit your ass down, bruh. No, he does not have another championship title in this game. And if you follow him or if you've seen some of the media reports on him, what's he been doing this offseason? He has a golf club in his hand. Let it go. Let the game go, man. Nah, I mean, don't get me wrong. The dude dropped 20 points this season. But I don't think anybody's willing to risk building a team around him anymore. Luka, maybe. Luka can't stay healthy. And so it's you see where I'm saying I can't even get it out right now. I can't even get it out right now. You got me over here, bro. Just hang up the sneakers, man. Just ride off into the sunset. Go play a round of 18s with J.R. Smith, Kevin Hart, your buddies, which J.R. Smith can play actually. You know.
Okay. Play golf?
Play golf, yeah.
You talking about J.R.? You talking about the basketball player J.R. Smith?
J.R. Smith, yeah.
The old J.R. Smith?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I guess, I don't have anything to say about that, but go ahead. What was you usually?
No, that's it. I don't have nothing to say. I was going actually in my script, I was going to tell Erica, go ahead and go to the next question.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, we can't do that because I basically have my thoughts or whatever, and I say he's got plenty of energy to sit up here and win another championship, baby, because I am an LB fan. Now, look, my boy, we all know he hates LeBron, okay?
I don't
know
him,
why.
Man.
It's like a personal vendetta. I don't know. But look, the man is 41 years old. He's still dropping double digits, still relevant to this day, still wanted by the league, and arguably the greatest basketball player of all time. So, I mean, I'm just saying that, of course,
you say the greatest player of all time? Man, put me up on a 2-shot right quick, man. Look, you say the greatest player of all time, Marquis?
I'm saying, look, all I'm saying is that I feel like my boy LeBron, he's the greatest. Look. I grew up in a time with Michael. Okay, so it's hard for me to really just give him that throne.
It seemed pretty easy for it to roll off your tongue, my guy.
But I will say that he's like a 1B. Okay, he's like up there with Jordan to me or whatever. So
now you want to quit.
I would just say that LB has plenty of time to sit up here and win another run, win another championship. Now, I will agree with you on this. I will agree with you on the fact of you can't build a team around him or whatever right now. You're not going to be able to build a team around him because he is older. And I mean, I wouldn't sit up here and waste money and time for that. Now, You're right with Luka too. Luka has a problem with health. So, of course, it seemed like you can't build a damn team around him either. But as far as my boy LB, I think he still got it.
Hold up. I give you the fact of his longevity might be the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
But when you consider the GOAT, if Jordan would have played for the amount of centuries that the amount of decades that LeBron has played, then there's no doubt Michael would stand alone forever in the history of sports, period.
But isn't
of
that
being the GOAT?
But
with the fact that Jordan played what?
You think
12,
he played
13, 14 years?
I think he played 14, 15 years. I gotta look this up.
Yeah, and won 6 championships. And is considered the GOAT. But when it comes down to being not only defensive player of the year, offensive player MVP, clutch player, that's Michael Jordan. You can't say LeBron's been a clutch player in his career.
Yeah.
And I think that's what takes away that title for me.
Really?
You know, I think what gives LeBron the so-called status, and people want to argue he's the GOAT, it's just because his longevity. Dude was paid over $1 million to take care of his body.
Okay. So so the man, devotes his time and effort towards his body.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's his instrument that's making him money. I'm just saying, like, that's why he's
don't give him the GOAT status
because he does that.
Don't give him the GOAT status because he's played 40 years in the league.
Well, I would give him the GOAT status, of course, because of the fact of he did play that long and he's still going, because that is part of the repertoire of being great. You can continue to keep playing after so long.
We're not going to get on he only has 4 championships.
Well,
we're not going to get on the fact that he also has 3 of those championships. To me, we put an asterisk by him because 2 on Miami's team.
Here we go again about these asterisks about his championships. The last time that I saw the man was on the court,
the Lakers
playing
was
the
doing
team,
COVID,
winning the game.
The Lakers were doing
playing,
COVID. I give him the only credit I give him is probably the one in Cleveland.
Wow. Okay. All right. So you know what? I'm gonna refer back from that because we can go on. We can constantly keep going on back and forth about this. And we constantly keep arguing about this because we both know that LeBron or whatever, it seems like it's like a stepchild in some sense, like a divorced child with us or whatever. Because I'm gonna tell you something, LeBron is great.
Cut his mic.
LeBron is great.
Cut his mic.
And LeBron will have the last laugh when he's sitting up here getting all the accolades that you gonna hate, because he's still going to the Hall of Fame.
So you telling me he's gonna get no, I know he's gonna get he's a Hall of Famer.
He's still gonna sit up here and get all types of jackets and accolades the way he's supposed to.
But you're telling me he's gonna get another championship.
I think I'm saying this right here, right now. I believe LeBron's got another championship in him, baby. And go prove me right.
I hope he beats your Pacers out of the play in the championship.
See now see why you got to go to the Pacers situation?
Our producer's showing us a wrap.
All right, we got to wrap because she's getting a little pissed off, so we got to keep going.
All right, we're moving right along. There's one sport that we haven't talked about, Marky, and I don't know how much of it we can talk about.
Not a lot of our people playing it, that's why.
Well, there's a lot of our people playing.
Really?
Yeah, but the main thing is
Black Americans.
FIFA. FIFA soccer. Have you been following it?
I mean, I check out Messi and the other, pretty boys. I mean, what's his name? Ronaldo, something like that. Yeah, him. I mean, I check them out, I mean, don't get me wrong, one team that I have been following lately has been the United States.
Yeah.
Like apparently the United States are pretty good at soccer. And I guess America didn't know. So, I mean, it's given reason for me to follow. It's given reason, to follow. So I'm not going to sit up here and sugarcoat it though. Soccer, it's just, look, I'm trying to shoot the shit about soccer or whatever, really, because I don't really just, I'm trying my best, like, to be like
chewing on that gum.
always chewing my gummies.
Yeah.
I know, like, the audio person's like, what the hell? I respect the sport. So I would say, like, I follow it here and there. But at the same time, sometimes it's kind of hard to follow. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, you said a lot to say nothing. You said a lot to say nothing. We know it is one of the biggest sporting events in the world, and I said this back a while ago during the Super Bowl, that the Super Bowl was his biggest event. Man, no, the FIFA World Cup is the largest sporting event in the world. And the crazy thing about it, Marquis, and I don't follow it. I couldn't tell you 10 countries that are in it, or I couldn't tell you 10 things on how it's played or whatever. I used to cover some women's, the U.S. national women's team, and that was the broadcast side of it. So all I had to do was follow the ball and the action. As far as the rules and offsides and all this, how many countries in it, how you advance. I got so many questions. The red card, the green card. My producer got us a blue stick and a blue stick and a red stick. And that doesn't have anything to do with the FIFA.
I was going to say, does that have something to do with FIFA?
I don't think so, but it was right on time,
okay.
So, but I've kind of gotten caught up in the hype. So yeah, I mean, but then there's also, again, going back to stories. There's country Curacao, who is a very small country. I think they're doing pretty good. They're doing better than what was expected. And in their last match or two, they actually scored a goal. And I saw a news report where these fans were excited. The fact that they scored a goal was exciting. They ended up losing that game, but man, there was so much dancing and celebration going on because they weren't even expected to score a goal. Those are again, I look at it from a story standpoint, and I can't tell you I've been following along. It's the funniest thing. The one thing I have been following is there's some stuff out there on social media where a lot of black folks didn't even know we had a United States men's team. And I believe this is the first time the actual World Cup is being held between here, Canada, and Mexico. So which majority of the games are here in the United States, which is a big deal. I got some friends that are going, man. They're traveling and spending money, and you walk in every department store.
I need to know what they do for a living, so
exactly
to afford that.
Yeah, before we wrap real quick, man, I'm going to throw this up here. I know we talked about the NFL and other sports trying to reach that global market. And I believe they're modeling this approach from the FIFA World Cup, because you're talking about a global market. Like FIFA has it down packed. They fans will travel. Those fans will come from all corners of the globe, and the NFL, the NBA, and other sports, American sports, are starting to hop on that bandwagon and kind of mimic that marketing strategy.
Well, folks, that's all the time we have for today's episode.
That's right. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this episode with your friends and definitely your family. And let us know your thoughts on today's topics in the comments below. We want to hear from you, the fans.
And remember, people, until next time, real sports, real culture, real talk. Peace.